Imagine this. It's 9 a.m. on a Tuesday. Your phone buzzes. It's your boss. Your stomach drops. You answer, and you hear those dreaded words. We're making some changes. We have to let you go. Panic starts to set in. How will you pay rent? What about groceries and your car payment? The world feels like it's spinning. Now, imagine that exact same scenario, but with one crucial difference. After the initial shock wears off, you take a deep breath. It's scary, yes, but you remember something. You have a safety net. You have an emergency fund. Suddenly, the panic isn't a tidal wave. It's just a ripple. You have time. You have breathing room. You have control. That feeling, that profound sense of security in a moment of chaos, is what we're talking about today. It's not just about money in a bank account. It's about buying yourself peace of mind. And I'm going to show you exactly how to build it, step by step, so you can be the calm one in the storm. So what exactly is an emergency fund? Let's clear this up right now. It is not your vacation fund. It is not your new phone fund. It is not for a flash sale you just can't miss. An emergency fund is a stash of money set aside specifically for true, unexpected financial crises. Think job loss, a sudden medical bill your insurance doesn't fully cover, an urgent car repair that's your only way to get to work, or a home repair like a burst pipe that simply can't wait. It's your financial firefighter, ready to put out the flames before they burn your whole house down. The goal here is to protect you from going into debt when life throws a curveball. Instead of reaching for a high-interest credit card or taking out a stressful loan, you reach for your own savings. This one account can be the single most powerful barrier between a minor inconvenience and a full-blown financial disaster. It's the foundation upon which all your other financial goals, like investing, saving for a home, or retiring comfortably, are built. Without it, you're building on sand. To see how this works in the real world, let's look at two very different stories. First, meet Sarah. Sarah had just started her first job and managed to save up her first $1,000 starter fund. 2 weeks later, her transmission died. It was a $1,200 repair. Because she had that $1,000, she only had to find $200 elsewhere. It was a bummer, but it wasn't a crisis. She didn't have to skip rent or put it on a high-interest card. Now, compare that to Mark. Mark had no savings. When his refrigerator gave out, he had to put a new one on a credit card at 24% interest. That $800 fridge ended up costing him over $1,500 by the time he paid it off a year later. One person handled the problem. The other person's problem followed them for a year. That is the power of being ready. Now, the big question, how much do you actually need? If you scroll through financial advice online, you'll see a common recommendation: 3 to 6 months worth of essential living expenses. Let's break down what that means. Essential expenses are the absolute must-pays. We're talking about your housing, whether that's rent or a mortgage payment. We're talking about utilities, electricity, water, heat. We're talking about food, transportation costs to get to work or look for one, and any non-negotiable insurance premiums or debt payments you have. It's not your Netflix subscription, your daily latte, or your weekend takeout budget. It's the bare-bones amount you need to survive. So, take a moment, maybe even pause this video, and calculate that number. Add up your rent, your estimated grocery bill, your car payment, your insurance, all the essentials for 1 month. Let's say that number is $3,000. That means a fully funded emergency fund for you would be somewhere between $9,000 and $18,000. I know. Seeing that number can feel like staring up at Mount Everest. It can be intimidating, maybe even discouraging. But here's the most important thing I'll say today. Do not let that big number paralyze you. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, and your journey to financial security starts with your first dollar. So where do you begin? The absolute first goal is not 6 months of expenses. It's much smaller and way more achievable. Your first $1,000. Think of this as your starter emergency fund. This isn't just a random number. $1,000 is a psychological game changer. It's enough to cover a lot of common, smaller emergencies that can pop up unexpectedly. A flat tire? Your insurance deductible for a fender bender? An emergency visit to the vet for your pet? $1,000 can often handle these things without you even breaking a sweat. It stops the small problems from spiraling into big debt. So, forget about the $18,000 goal for now. Your only mission is to get to $1,000 as quickly as you possibly can. This is a sprint, not a marathon. How can you do it? Look for ways to temporarily cut back on your spending. Maybe you cancel a few subscriptions for a couple of months. Maybe you commit to making all your meals at home instead of eating out. Could you pick up a few extra hours at work or sell some things around your house that you no longer need? Get creative and get intense. The faster you hit that $1,000 milestone, the faster you'll feel that first incredible wave of relief and empowerment. Once you've hit that magical $1,000 mark, and by the way, you should absolutely celebrate that win. It's time to shift from a sprint to a marathon. Now we start working towards the bigger goal, that full 3 to 6 months of living expenses. The key to this phase is consistency and automation. The secret weapon here is to pay yourself first. This means that on payday, before you pay any other bills, before you buy groceries, before you even think about your fun money, a portion of your paycheck goes directly into your emergency fund. The best way to do this is to set up an automatic transfer from your checking account to your savings account. Decide on an amount you can comfortably afford to save each paycheck. It could be $50, $100, $200, whatever works for your budget. The exact amount is less important than the act of doing it consistently. Set it up to happen automatically the day you get paid. This way, the money is gone before you even see it, before you have a chance to spend it. It becomes a non-negotiable part of your budget, just like your rent. Out of sight, out of mind. And all the while, your financial security is growing in the background without you having to think about it every single day. This is how you build wealth slowly and surely. So, here's another big question for you. Where's the best spot to stash that precious emergency fund? The location of your money is almost as important as the money itself. You need it to be accessible in an emergency, but not too accessible. What does that mean? It means your regular checking account is not the place for it. It's too easy to accidentally spend it on everyday purchases. You also don't want to invest it in the stock market. Why? Because the stock market can be volatile. Imagine you lose your job the same week the market takes a nosedive. You'd be forced to sell your investments at a loss, completely defeating the purpose of your safety net. The perfect home for your emergency fund is a high-yield savings account. These accounts are fantastic for 2 reasons. First, they are liquid, meaning you can get your money out quickly when you need it, usually within 1 or 2 business days. Second, as the name suggests, they offer a much higher interest rate than a traditional savings account at a big brick-and-mortar bank. This means your money is actually working for you, earning more money over time and helping you fight against inflation. I recommend opening this account at a separate bank from your primary checking account. This adds a small but crucial layer of friction, making you pause and think before you dip into it for a non-emergency. It's the perfect balance of accessible but separate. Let's be real for a moment. Building an emergency fund takes time and discipline. There will be temptations along the way. Your friends will invite you on a spontaneous trip. Your favorite brand will have a huge sale that you'll see a new gadget you're convinced you need. In those moments, you have to remind yourself of your why. Remember that feeling of panic when your boss calls? Remember the stress of an unexpected bill? Your emergency fund is your shield against that future anxiety. Every dollar you save is a vote for your future self, a vote for security, for stability, for peace. It helps to visualize it. When you're tempted to spend, close your eyes and picture that future you. The one who just got bad news but is breathing deeply, knowing they have a cushion. They are thanking you for the small sacrifices you're making today. Another great tip is to track your progress. Use a simple app or a spreadsheet or even a chart you color in on your fridge. Seeing that number grow, watching yourself get closer and closer to your goal, provides incredible motivation. It turns a chore into a challenge, a game that you are winning. And remember, it's not about deprivation, it's about prioritization. You are choosing long-term security over short-term gratification, and that is one of the most powerful financial decisions you will ever make. So you've done it. You've hit your goal. Whether it's $1,000 or a full 6 months of expenses, you have a fully funded emergency fund sitting in your high-yield savings account. Congratulations. Seriously, take a moment to appreciate what you've accomplished. You've given yourself an incredible gift. So what's next? You keep it safe. Only use it for real emergencies. After you use some of it, for let's say a car repair, your number one priority is to pause all other extra savings and aggressively replenish it back to its full amount. Your safety net must always be intact. Second, now that your foundation is secure, you can start building the rest of your financial house with confidence. This is when you can start investing more aggressively for retirement. This is when you can start saving for other big goals like a down payment on a house or starting a business. You can do all this with so much less fear because you know that if something goes wrong, you won't have to derail all your long-term plans. Your emergency fund allows you to take calculated risks and seize opportunities. It's not just a defensive tool, it's an offensive one that empowers you to build the life you want. Let's recap the simple, powerful steps to building your financial fortress. Step 1. Calculate your monthly essential expenses to know your target. But don't get intimidated by the big number. Step 2. Sprint to save your first $1,000. This is your starter fund that provides immediate relief and momentum. Do whatever it takes to get there fast. Step 3. Open a separate high-yield savings account. Keep your emergency money safe, liquid, and working for you, but separate from your daily spending. Step 4. Automate your savings. Set up a recurring transfer from your checking account to your emergency fund on payday. Pay yourself first and let your savings grow consistently in the background. Step 5. Stay motivated by remembering your why. Visualize the peace of mind you are building and track your progress to stay on course. This isn't just about saving money. This is a profound act of self-care. It's all about knowing you're worth protecting. Take charge of your financial future now, so when life throws you unexpected twists, and trust me, it will, you're not just surviving, you're thriving. You've got this. Start with that first dollar today. I hope this has demystified the process of building an emergency fund and made you feel empowered to start your own. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more content on how to take control of your finances and build a life with less stress and more freedom. Let me know in the comments below what your first savings goal is. I'd love to cheer you on. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next video.